kind of best employers in the area and the best incomes are the people who are able to, be employed in these hospitals and work in the medical field in these areas. And that will go away from these communities. So there's that effect as well. So anyway, those are just some of the points that I had to share. Thank you.
Thank you, Denise. David.
Hey, Gary. So, the Congress people that voted for this, they just need to own the fact that this was a massive ploy to give tax breaks to more of the wealthiest in this country, on the backs of the poorest of this country and the most vulnerable. I've heard an argument that upwards of 20 million people will be affected by these bills, by the gutting of Medicaid throughout many of the red states, the congressmen from those red states that voted for this. It's even more egregious that it was brought out that there was a Congress member from Pennsylvania, a guy by the name of Brennahan, I believe. Elizabeth Warren pointed out that he sold stock in a Medicare-backed corporation, Centene Corporation. And since this bill is passed, that stock has dropped 40%. So, we're seeing the way our politicians game bills to enrich themselves and to protect their portfolios.
Yeah, but in fairness, David, this is not insider trading because all this is out in the public specter. So if you had that stock and you saw that this bill was likely going to pass and you dumped it, even if you disagreed with the bill, wouldn't that have been a prudent thing to do? I don't think there's anything onerous about it.
Well, the way you got to look at it, Gary, is am I passing the bill because it's going to hurt my
I get that part. Yes, that's true.
Okay.
I don't think it's insider trading necessarily, but it might have influenced his voting decision.
Of course. So, and who knows how many until, trades were done in the darkness of night without there being, people knowing about it. I mean, my point is, Gary, is that and I heard this fraud and abuse. This is the canard. This is the canard they use to go after the immigrants, to spend all this money to go grab a few criminals when they're smashing everybody in their wake. We're going to smash all these recipients of Medicare and Medicaid in their wake to catch some of the fraud, abuse, and waste that we think is out there. So it's really a kind of a red herring to basically smash and deny and reroute our tax dollars toward tax cuts that none of us benefit from, by the way, enriching, the billionaire class. And at least Elon Musk, as much of his own interests may not have aligned with this bill, and because of that, he's now upset that the deficits are going to rise and the debt will not go down. At least he's being honest from a fiscal standpoint, saying that how are we going to pay for this down the road? And we just keep kicking the can down the road, Gary, to the future generations. And to Dr. Francine and others talking points about do we really care about families? Do we really is this a family values party? Do we really care that the youth today can't afford to have children? I mean, especially these young men today. I mean, God forbid they have a child at age 24, 25 with no income, and then they're on the hook for 18 years of child support, let alone the cost of feeding and clothing and all the health care that goes into having a child. And so where is the backstop of the idea of a family, a nuclear family that they want to rid us of the trans threat to our society, which they've been very successful at doing, bullying universities and creating these onerous bills affecting that. But yet, where's the backstop? Where's the money? At least Viktor Orban in Hungary puts his money where his mouth is. He says, look, you're going to have a family of four. We'll subsidize your cars. We'll give you free health care. We'll even pay you money to have children. And there may be an agenda there for them to have their own nationalistic Christian white Hungarian society, but at least they're promoting and they're backstopping young families in a way that doesn't lead them